Hey guys, it's Jamie here from My Starless Sky, and today I've got a Minecraft video for you. Quite a few people have been asking me for this, and so, I'm told that I'm pretty good at being creative with it. So, I got it here for you today. So, let's just jump right into it. First of all, the world is called Juicington Valley. As anyone knows, me in real life, my nickname is Juice, or Juicebox, or Juice Man, or got a whole bunch of different nicknames. So there's a long story behind that. It has to do with Sonic the Hedgehog and drugs. So if you want to hear the full story, drop a comment with hashtag full story, and I'll make a video about it, about all myself and my whole life story. All right. Well, starting off, this is my bedroom, right in Minecraft. This is Jamie's bedroom. Now it's just a little off right now. I haven't really put too much into it, but it functions. I sleep here, and I got a cake and, cake making materials. So, continuing. Down here, I'm not really too sure what I want to do yet, but I did do the, carpet trick with the glowstone, which kind of makes these torches redundant, but whatever. So, alright, let's go forward. Now, this is an outside view of my house. Kind of simple, but, gets the job done. And my room is up in that roof area, obviously. So over here, across the way, is the tool shed, which was actually the first house I built. It's very simple. You just kind of plant a tree, any tree actually, and then once you get one that the lowest leaves are at least 3 blocks, then you just kind of build walls around it, throw some glass in a door with a pressure plate, and you're golden. So this is like my miscellaneous chest. I got a bunch of garbage in there. This is my food chest. This is like my important items chest. This is my redstone equipment chest. And then over here, this is like my greenery chest. So now this little contraption right here, this is a common one that I think everybody should know, is the chest goes into the hopper, which goes into the furnace. Now, so you could fill this chest with cobblestone and it'll all go into the furnace and get cooked. Now, you can extend this by putting another hopper beneath the furnace and then into another chest so it just gets cooked and goes right to the chest. But the problem with that is you don't get experience, and let's be real, we all need experience. So here, let's take a little look at my map. It's a full map. Now, I'm mostly down in this bottom left corner. But I also did a little bit on this mushroom place. I'm not going to show you because it's kind of lame. It's basically just a stupid wheat farm and I think 2 mushroom cows in a pen. So that's about it. But I'm mostly down in this bottom left corner. So all right, let's keep on trucking. So behind in the backyard of the tool shed is my cow farm. Very simple. I made a nice little watering trough for them. I usually bone meal it. And then, but the thing is it kind of, they kind of eat it. So this is all my leather. So it looks like it's actually getting dark already. So I'm going to go take a quick nap before we move on. That way we don't get creeped. Because right before I started, I got creeped. And oh man, is that the worst. Huh. So I also kind of want to apologize for the poor quality. I just got this new gaming headphones set up, and they're really nice, so the audio is really good, but I don't have any actual screen capture, so I'm just on my garbage Xbox 360 and I'm literally filming my TV on my phone. So it's not going to look super great, but I did my best, and I hope you guys, are pleased. So I'm going to keep trying, assuming that everything goes well, I'm going to keep trying to improve, so I digress. Anyway, this is my first little wheat farm, which obviously helps with the cows. Then over here, this is my chicken coop. Now, so they're standing on what looks like hay, but it's actually a carpet, a yellow carpet. And underneath that carpet is a hopper, which leads into this chest. Now, this chest, as you can see underneath, leads into another hopper. Now, over here, we got the beetroot farm, and this piggy keeps jumping around and screwing it all up on me. But anyway, back to the chest. The chest goes into the hopper, so now down here, if you look at the sign, it says Chicken Chucker. Huh, what could that be? Make sure we close the door for creeps, because nobody wants no creeps. I got another one of these for cooking reasons. So this room is actually empty. So in the comments, let me know what you think I should build here by doing a hashtag extra chicken room. And if I like your idea, I'll build it for the next video. So if you look, we got an adult and a chickie in there, and I'll sacrifice a chickie to show you the functionality. Basically, I got a redstone system here that makes the it makes the dispenser with a comparator and a repeater. It makes the dispenser basically like fire an egg as soon as it gets hatched. So I'll come back here every a couple hours or so, and I'll have a whole bunch of chickens, and then I can do this. Freeze the theme. So there, we kill them off. Whatever they drop goes into the hopper, and bam, that's what we got. So here, let me run back here. This room also applies to hashtag extra chicken room. So give me some ideas. Now back here, as I said, I've got there's the dispenser down there. You can just barely see it. We got the comparator, which creates a signal when an egg goes in. It goes into the repeater, which extends it to go back in. So every time an egg goes in, it creates a signal, and then it goes back in and fires it right away. So every time an egg is laid, it gets fired. So I also used to have, see, this is the water thing, the water dispenser, and I also used to have that hooked up to the dispenser, but it wasn't really working the way I wanted it to, so I gotta fix it. I'm also thinking that sometimes I stay away for too long, and then I end up getting like some eggs laid in here, so I need to make some sort of overflow mechanism so I can, not have to, it's like a tedious chore. So yeah, so that's the whole chicken coop functionality, and so those are my two things. That's my little melon farm over there, but I don't really ever harvest it because, let's be real, melons are the most useless type of food. Alright, so moving forward, there's a lot to go here, so I don't want to stay too long on any one thing. So this is a automatic cactus farm, like basically AFK. As long as I'm in the area, it will keep giving me cactuses. It's a cactus. Oh, you just got to see it break too. So a cactus, every time it grows, it breaks, and we got 3 hopper mine carts on each side, so it goes into those, into a regular hopper, into here. So in just in just like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, I've gotten almost 15, because I think I had like 2 before in that last spot. So it goes pretty quick, and as long as I'm in the area, it keeps going. So, moving on. So, we're going to go this way first this time. Let's see. This is the docks, which are important. This lake is kind of the center feature of the town. So I kind of, if you look, we got a tower over there. We got some stuff over there. So if we look, I'll definitely be able to, I usually have boats around here. I think they're all on the other docks, but there's at least 4 or 5 docks that I use to get around quicker. So I think I'm going to take these trees out because they're kind of annoying me. I want to make this path go this way because over here, this is one of the most important things, is the skeleton farm. So I'm noticing as I go down that, this always takes forever. Like, by the time I get down there, I usually forget what I'm even doing. So I gotta figure out some way to make this better. I know in the new Bedrock edition, they've got, like, those better water physics, so, like, the elevator works better. But it takes forever. I'm getting sick of it. So this is another of this setup, but this one I use for gold because the skeletons that spawn usually have some type of gold armor every once in a while. I throw them in there, and I get nuggets. And the nuggets allow me to make gold bars, which is always useful for crafting stuff. So I got a couple junk chests over here with just armor and stuff. What I like to do is I like to combine these bows and make them into better bows. Same thing with this armor. And right here, this top row is the finished bows. And funnily enough, you might notice, if you're a super nerd like me, is that they're all named after Fire Emblem legendary weapons. We've got the Vidofnir, we've got the Rienfleche, which is from Fire Emblem 7, the first American release. We've got Mulagir, which I think is from 6, and we've got Aldhoma, which is also from 7. Or it might be 8, I'm not sure. Yeah, so these are the ones I basically am combining, so that's what's happening. This is just a basic mob farm. Basically, there's a spawner, like, way over there, and it brings them here, and then they get up in an elevator, in a water elevator, and then it drops them down so they have just 1 health. So by the time they get here, I can kill them with just 1 hit, just like that. So all my mending, it helps with my mending for when I'm doing, you know, for when my tools are breaking. So definitely helps out. So also what it helps out with is an enormous amount of arrows. Check this out. Bam. 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 I'm going to need another box soon. And then I got bones here. Bam. Bam. And over here. Bam. Tons of bones. And obviously this is the enchantment table. I'm sure I don't need to explain that to you. You know, paper, blah, blah, blah. My leather's upstairs, but if I know I'm going to need some books, I come down. I got almost a stack now, so I should be good. But plenty of lapis. And down here is where I keep the finished books and also the gold nuggets. But eventually I'm probably going to have to make my own gold nugget chest. So that's all set. Here, let's kill a few more of these guys real quick. So this right here is the Too High Flower Farm. Now, I cannot stress enough that when you make this, it has to be next to a skeleton farm. The amount of bone meal this needs to be feasible is just ridiculous. So unless you have the amount of bones that I have, like 3 or 4 double chests full, it's not even worth making. But it's basically just these dispensers with a clock behind it, right? And the clock, or a redstone clock, I should say. So the clock makes it fire a signal repeatedly. And they're all full of bone meal. And they bone meal this grass. So this lever is hooked up to a sticky piston block that interrupts the clock to shut it off. So basically, here, I'll give you a little demonstration. Oh man, I have so many flowers. Here, I'll do this. Let me take these lilacs, and I'm going to go over here, turn them into dye real quick. There we go. Turn them into all kinds of dye. Because then I can put, since they turn into dye, I can put them up here, and it won't get in my way. And then I can go down here. Oh, whoops. And then go down here and grab a single lilac. Let's move this stack over here. And then, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to plant the lilac here. Now I'm going to flip the switch, and you get to see. Let's see how long it takes for me to get a stack. You don't actually have to stand in it like I am. I'm just lazy. You can stand in front, and you'll still get it. So, bam, stack right there. So here, I'll shut it off. So bam, that's a stack. Let me take that back. And yeah, so it's pretty efficient. If you have the bone meal to spare, it's pretty good. So here, I'm gonna put the arrows and stuff away, and then I'm gonna kill these guys again. Let's go with this one this time. All right. So let's go back upstairs before... Oh, I forgot to mention this is the anvil and this is the trash for when I get those bows that are almost broken. I just throw them in the lava. So let's go back upstairs before more guys spawn. So continuing. See, I gotta make this faster. This is so annoying. Although, since I'm hungry, I could eat. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but... Uh-oh, looks like it's getting dark soon. So alright, let's continue with the tour while we got some daylight. So if you take a look around, obviously the whole lake is covered with sugarcane. And that is, a lot of people like to make farms, but I just think if you just cover a whole lake, like, you'll never want for it again. You'll be fine. So I just, whenever I need them, I just take a couple. It's fine. And just let them regrow. So you might be wondering what that thing in the middle is. That's actually to get to the spawner itself. And I actually should probably delete it soon because... it's already served its purpose, and it looks ugly. So let's go back over here. You already saw the docks. Sorry, it's getting dark, so we're going to come over here. This is the cactus farm that we looked at, so we're going to take a left at the cactus farm. Now, this is a guest house, the same theory as the tool shed, right? I make a lot of those. Those are just basically placeholders for when I decide to build other things. Now, this right here, this is the brewing house. This is one of my favorite. It came out really good. So, you know, just a basic room down here again. And then you come up here. And I got a fully stocked kitchen. We got a cake. We got a crafting table with a fence on it to make it look supported, I guess. You got a cactus in a pot, you know, some windows, you can look out, you know, it's kind of dark out right now, but there's my house out the window. Got a brewing stand, a cutting board, or a pressure plate as a cutting board. We got a sink, you know, all kinds of water bottles in here, brewing stuff in here. Obviously the brewing stand, and then this is a furnace with a chimney. How you like that? All right, back down here. Now let's go to sleep so the creeps don't get us, because they're fucking creepy. And no one wants to get creeped. Getting creeped is just the worst. And if you play Minecraft, you already know that, so I don't have to tell you. So here, I'm just going to take a drink of water. For your health. Dr. Steve Brule. Alright, so we're out here again. So this path right here, I like to call the residential district. It's a lot of these basic houses. But if you look right here, I always put them for sale so that if my friends if they want this little, you know, I think it's like a 10 by 10 plot of land or something like that. Not even, it might be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 8 by 8 plot of land. They can give me 4 stacks of cobble and then build whatever they want in this spot. So it's just kind of an arbitrary little thing me and my friends do, but, you know, it's funny. It makes it look cool that it's got a for sale sign outside of it. So that's the residential district, and we'll come around, because that path actually loops back around to this path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way first, and then we'll come out that way. So this, zombie! Zombie! Woo! All right. Got him. Good jazz. Oh, another one! Oh, thank God he died. All right. So this right here is the storage facility, right? This is the warehouse, so to speak. Yeah, storage warehouse. Oh, I hear another zombie. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. But, so we're going to take a look at the top, because we got some cool stuff up here. Ooh, a chicken. So up here we got this nice little pond, little water feature with the trees. It looks real nice. And this right here, ooh, they already grew. So here, let's, here, get rid of this rotten flesh. I don't need that. Throw it off the roof. 1, 2, 3. That'll despawn eventually. So here, you can go with me, and we'll see a world of full imagination, or whatever the lyrics are. World of pure imagination. That's what it is. I thought that sounded weird. So here, we got potatoes, right? Obviously, because, you know, gotta have potatoes. And carrots. Up here. And I share them half and half, because we don't have a whole lot of room up here. So, you know, I wanted both of them. So it turns out, though, I might end up just making this carrots, and I might put the potatoes where the beetroots are from earlier, because the beetroots actually, ooh, let me take that, and I'll just kill the chicken. Cool. So, but no, anyway, the beetroots, I have the Too High Flower Farm for red, so I shouldn't need beetroots. I should be able to just replace that with potatoes or carrots or something, and it should be okay. So whichever one I replace, whichever one I replace, I'll end up doing the other one, the full farm up here. So there, that's half of potatoes, and we're gonna do the other half carrots. Isn't farming so fun? Not. Alright, so this is all planted. Thanks for bearing with me with that. And these 2 chests obviously are for carrots, kakarot, like Goku, and potatoes. Poisonous potato? Where did I get that? Like, do they grow poisonous every once in a while? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's weird. I didn't know that. Okay, so continuing. Sorry. Back to the storage facility. The warehouse, storage warehouse. So coming in here, let's make sure there's no... Every once in a while, I feel like there's one square that I don't have, like, lit up enough, and they spawn in here every once in a while, but that's why this torch is here. So basically, this side is stuff that I'm still, like, trying to find, so that's why not everything is labeled. But all these are labeled different stuff. This is, like, all the stone. This is, like, diorite, granite, andesite, and then we got mossy and bricks. Then over here we got sandstone. And then these 3 have nether stuff, quartz, purpur, nether. And then this one and this whole row is wood. We got dark oak, birch, spruce, what's this? Jungle, and then acacias at the back, yeah. So you'll also notice that I put these mechanisms in the divots in the wall because, you know, I spend a lot of time in this building, so I probably need to cook stuff all the time, and I got a little crafting table right here. I might actually move that. It looks a little weird there. I might put it, like, inside more, but wow, those zombies are really growling. I gotta find out what's going on with that, but anyway, moving on. We got this nice little pond here. This actually was a creeper crater at first, but I expanded it, I made it bigger, I decorated it, put those lily pads, put the bushes around it. I actually really like doing this bush technique 1 block away from your shovel path. It looks really, really good, and it frames the path really nicely, and like it just gives it this like intentional feel. That's my biggest thing with Minecraft. Everything has to look intentional. My biggest pet peeve is people that do this. Like, that looks so stupid. Do not put torches on the ground. If you take anything from this video, do not put torches straight on the ground. If you just carry as much of a stack of fences as you have torches, look at that. It looks beautiful, and it looks intentional. It's not like you're just spamming torches all over the place like a noob. So, yeah, I'm also hoping that these vines grow, all the way across, because then it'll give it this nice depth of being 3D and 2D at the same time, and like it'll just look square with the vines, but it'll also look depth because of the way I did that, so it'll look cool. So anyway, back to this is just, please, for the love of God, in your Minecraft, please just put it on a fence. It could be any color, it doesn't even matter, even nether. So we got another guest house here, nothing really too special. So this is another residential district, but I'm going to show you that later. We're going to make a loop. So up here, right, this is called Vantage Point. It's not a vantage point, it's just Vantage Point, like makeout point. So it's a pun, get over it. Alright, so we're going to come up here. I haven't really done too much interior with this yet, but I plan to. I have this buddy Bill that is very good at interior, so he inspires me a lot. So I'm waiting until the next time I hang out and play with him so that I can get some ideas. And oh, look, another puppy. Who's a puppy? Hi, bud. Hi, bud. So, alright, if you notice, all my puppies have black collars because we're cool goth kids. So that's a nice little aerial view of everything. There's the warehouse. That's the brewing house right there. That's my house. That's the chicken coop right there. The cactus farm, blah, blah, blah. This is the pond the creeper pond that I made. So, this is just a nice aerial view here. While I'm here, I'll give you an aerial view over here, too, even though we haven't been there. This is the second district, residential district. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses, all for sale, except for this one. This one's the only one that's not for sale because I want it. I'm going to put something really cool there. And, yeah, so this is kind of like the rich people's neighborhood. This is like the prime real estate. But we'll go down that path more later. So let's jump down from here because feather falling. Damn. Okay, cool. I'll eat as soon as I can. So this, I have to thank Pixel Riffs, because Pixel Riffs gave me most of the inspiration for this. I didn't copy him block for block, but I did take a lot of his ideas for it. And so I call it the Cult of the Creep. Right? It's supposed to be a church, and I'm sure it looks pretty churchy to most people. I didn't copy him block for block, but like I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. So thanks, Pixel Riffs. So here's your holy water that you can take and dab on your forehead. Now, if you look at the stained glass, it's a creeper face because they're jerks here and they worship creepers. So we got the pews, we got the carpet with some nice depth on it, like it looks like people like were tripping on it. We got the scripture, they got their creeper Bibles, and rah, rah, creepers are so cool. They blow up all the stupid creations and of the Minecraft gods. So creepers are an incarnation of destruction. All right, enough of that. So we got the nice beams up there, and it looks like they're like spackled together or whatever. So yeah, this is one of my prouder builds. Although I have to give Pixel Riffs credit because he inspired me. I took most of his floor plan, but so this right here is the saloon, and I'll show you that in a minute. You can see up there it says saloon. But I want an idea for something in between, because this church and the saloon are on the same street, basically. And, like, come on. not supposed to be on the same street. You can be getting drunk, and then what? You're gonna get wicked drunk at the saloon, hang out at the brothel, and then go to church and apologize? What kind of bullshit is that? So, drop me a comment in the comment section with hashtag church saloon street with an idea, and if I like your idea, I'll put it here, and it'll be in the next video. So, alright, for the saloon, I gotta give it thanks to Grian, because I love Grian. He's so creative. But I didn't copy as much of this as I did for that. That one's a lot closer to Pixel Riffs. But this one, I just kind of took the idea and did it myself. So this is mostly an original build. So we go in. This is a saloon. Obviously, you got, you know, your gates that they walk in that flap. And these are tables and chairs. We got a bar. We got a grill made of a furnace and a detector rail. We got, you know, this is the top shelf liquor. That's why it's a shiny bottle. And, you know, these are liquor on the shelves too. So you come over here, and then we go up to the balcony, which is real nice. And we got the chandelier. I tried to do the chicken thing with the leash, or the lead or whatever, but you can't put more than one lead on a chicken. So I'd have to have 4 chickens up there, and that's just effort. I would never be able to do that in survival. I'd have to go to creative, and I'm not trying to do that. So you come out here. Uh-oh. Looks like it's getting dark. So, yeah, so this, you can fall off, which does kind of suck, but this is a good spot to stand here and shoot the creepers at the cult of the creeper. So, you know, it just looks very nice, and I got the banners up there with letters saloon. If anyone knows how to make a better S, this S looks like crap to me. I want a better one. But I do really like putting the buttons here that look kind of like nails in the wood. So I got a lot of good depth here. I'm very happy with this build. It took a while, but I'm very happy with it. So the last part of this, let's go up to the top and check out the brothel, which is good timing because it's nighttime. Now, it's not actually finished. It's actually not even started. But basically, I'm going to make a bunch of canopy beds with some black glass in between to separate it so it's like exhibitionist. Oh, look at the nice full moon. Isn't that beautiful? Or not full moon, crescent moon. Isn't that beautiful in the window? So this is going to be a brothel, so you can, you know, go downstairs, get drunk, come up here, and get a hooker. All right. Getting a little PG-13, but let's keep going. So, oh, why don't we sleep in the soon-to-be brothel? Hashtag build a brothel. All right, let's keep going on with the tour. All right, so after this, we loop around back this way now, because we came from that way up by the church. We loop around back this way, right? So this fence right here, I built to put pigs in, but the cow just kind of spawned in it. Spawned. I don't know. It spawned in it. Where is the... it's a skeleton. Okay. Oh, no, whatever. So, yes, my Nidhogg of the Fire Emblem. The only one of my weapons that's not named after a Fire Emblem thing is my sword, which is named after... Okay, cool. Which is named after Nagling, which is the golden sword from the Aragon books that Oramus wields. And that's kind of a deep cut. A lot of people aren't going to know that, but yeah. So a cow just spawned in here. It's supposed to be a pig pen, but I'll fix that later. So now this is where the... see, this one says sold. My buddy bought this for 6 stacks of cobblestone from me. So this is his now. He can build whatever he wants here on this whole little platform. Except for over here. His property ends at this tree. He could take the tree down, but that's where it ends. Why is there a dirt missing there? That's weird. Okay, so go back down here. Oh no! Who the hell is shooting me? Oh, it came from that way. I don't see him. Huh. So I'll probably put some more pigs in here. Maybe. We'll see. I might even just do away with this and build another small house. But yeah, so that's the residential district. If you like anything, let me know. I'll let you play with me. and you can buy it for whatever the price says on the for sale sign. So if you look, now we're back at the brewing house. So we just did a lap of all, we went that way, we went all the way around towards the church and the saloon, and we came back this way. So it's a nice closed circuit. So as promised, now we're going to go through the other residential district, which is, you know, basically the same. I'm going to be selling these houses to friends so that friends can build, you know, nice things, and maybe I'll buy a couple myself, but so up here we got 2 houses. This one right here is prime real estate because, as you can tell, the path kind of wraps around it, so it's in a very good focal point. So if I build something really nice there, it'll accent the path really well, which, you know, obviously I've got the bushes and stuff. You know how I love those. So going this way, another important thing with the torch technique with the fence, if you put them on next to something, I prefer stumps. They do this, they attach to it, so it looks intentional. Again, anything in Minecraft must look intentional. If you spam torches, you're a noob. Minecraft should be beautiful. See, now this is the one that's why it's so expensive, because I want it. And no one's going to give me 2 diamonds for this house, I promise you right now. None of my friends. So, 2 diamonds, what is that, 1 shoe? Not a pair of shoes, but that's 1 shoe. So, yeah, I'm going to build something super cool there. When I do episode 2 of this, you'll get to see it. So, I think this is going to be the longest episode because I got to show you everything. But as I build more stuff, I'll make them shorter because you've already seen everything. So over here, you got a couple more docks, obviously. And the path goes here, this way. So now up there is my nether brick tower, and I built this awesome grand stairway to get up to it, right? I'm probably going to make a path of some sort that makes it, pop, really pop. So we're going to go in. We got this cool staircase. And we're going to go all the way up to the top. And I'm going to give you an aerial view from a different angle this time. Come on. Getting dizzy here. Come on. Oh, look, all the snow from before I put the roof on. I thought it would melt, but I guess not. Yeah, plenty of snow up here, too. So that's the back towards that way. I'll give you that aerial view in a second. But over here, that's a castle that I built, like, very way in the beginning, and I just kind of forgot about. So, obviously, it's not finished, and I need to do, like, way more on it. But when I'm done with it, I will, I'll show it for the next video. I got to stop procrastinating because I'm being a loser. But the reason I forget about it is because this little forest here blocks it, and I don't know. I'm torn if I want to take the forest down. I might just make it thinner. So, like, there's still some trees, but, like, they don't block it because that's why I don't ever see it. So that's why I always forget about doing it. So over there, if you look right here, that is going to be the last thing I show you because it's uncompleted right now. Or incompleted. Sorry for my bad grammar. So that's that. Now this right here is what I call the water temple, like Zelda, which is actually the next stop on our Minecraft World Tour. All right, sorry. I'm done being obnoxious. Cringe. So yeah, let's take another leap of faith. Bam! Ooh, that was a good one. Good thing I got that feather falling, huh? So go down here, blah, blah, blah. Eat some food as soon as I'm hungry. And I had a boat around here. I must have took it already. There we go. Eat some food. We'll go this way. Yeah, I should have kept my boat. But I got Depth Strider. It's not that big of a deal. So onward to the water temple. Normally, because like aside from the pass, here's the boat. The main boats are the main the main avenue of travel in this world because the lake is in the center of town. So, it's kind of on purpose. So this is a completely original build. This is one of my favorites because I really love the contrast of the white and the prismarine, like that blue, purple, green. It's like always changing colors. And I love the way it contrasts with the yellow of the sponge and the texture of it and the depth of, obviously, like the pillars and stuff. And I feel like the pink like goes with it so well along with the green vines. So it's just this is one of my favorite. I think it might be my favorite 100% favorite build. So let's go inside and I'll give you a little tour. Come on, there we go. So if you take a look at the floor, I did some more designs. You know, I really like the pink glass. It looks so mermaidy to me. You know, it looks so under the sea. So why is this waterfall here, you ask? Well, if you're a real Minecraft player, you wouldn't ask that because this is why. It's an elevator. And it's actually slower than the stairs or the ladder I was complaining about in the skeleton farm. So I only use it for this. I won't use it for that. But, you know, I feel like it fits perfectly with the water theme, so that's why I put it. And, you know, the sea lanterns light it up really good, so the torches are kind of redundant. But I feel like torches just look nice. So if you notice, the floor pattern gets smaller by 1 every time. So, bam, this time the outer layer went. Now next, the inner layer. Yup, now it's down to that. And now here. See, I feel like if you rotate your control stick, it like goes faster. But I could be wrong. I might just be making that up. So yeah, this is the top floor, and you can kind of get a good view out. That's the thing I'm going to show you last. That's the, you know, Nether Tower. That's the vantage point in Church of the Creep. We got the warehouse right there. And then over here, you can kind of see my house and the brewing house. And can you see the chicken coop? Oh, you can see the farm. And the chicken coop is hiding behind that tree. So, as you could tell, I was serious when I said that the... what was I going to say? When I said that the sugarcane covered the whole water. I was not joking. So let's go back down here. See how long that takes? It takes even longer than a ladder. Probably should have just used a ladder. Alright, so let's go back over here. Get out of here. So we're going to go up here. Around the back. The way that I just went, I'm probably going to make a path so it's like real nice. Because my buddy Bill that I was talking about that does interiors, he started this and I helped him finish it. This is a beautiful little... Oh, I need a slab there. I think that would look good. So, you know, it's just a little pathway, a little tunnel. It was actually mostly natural, but we just kind of shaped it, you know. So this is all, you know, very well and good. And if you look at that, look at that. Isn't that just the perfect shape of a tower? Because that's what I'm totally making there. I'm making a tower, and it's going to be perfect. And it's going to come down here so that when you, if you look, actually it's kind of cool. There's a window right here. I might just fill that with glass and make it like symmetrical. But, so you come over here, and you go up that path, right? The path that starts right there. And then, here, let me go up to the top so you can see for real. So then you come over here, and I'm probably going to cover that up too, because that looks like an explosion. But right here, I'm building this tower here, and it's going to go all the way in with like a staircase or an elevator or a ladder of some kind or stairs. And that's why I connected this with this by a path that goes, like a tunnel that goes through. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now over here, this whole landmass right here that separates this lake from this lake, I'm going to be just digging out. It's going to be a big project, but I'm going to take it out and just make it look all one big lake and surround the whole thing with sugarcane. Because that lake comes all the way this way and goes that way, and it just looks really good. So I'm going to keep doing that. So there's actually a couple things that I said I was going to show you this last because it was unfinished, but there's actually a couple things that I want to show you after. So over here, you can tell because there's a random bed that I've been working over here. So let's do this. You come in here and you see I've got a sheep of every color of the rainbow. Beautiful. Even the shitty colors of the rainbow: black, gray, light gray, brown, blah blah blah. So that's all cool. Oh, it's nighttime again. So here, let me go downstairs and show you the mechanism, because this is actually going to be a machine. It's going to be more than just shearing sheep for wool, because I love wool. It's one of my favorite blocks, and I don't like having to get a bunch of white wool and then just dye it. Like, that annoys me. So what this is a hopper minecart sitting on top of a hopper. And what I do is when I press this button, right, it sends it going, and that will suck the wool that I shear from them through the floor. And that's why it's set up the way it is underneath their pens. So when I shear them, you know, it collects it all. I don't have to walk around or go into any of their pens or anything like that. I can literally just come down here and push a button, and it'll collect it all for me. And then when it goes back here and sits there for a minute, it'll all drain into the hopper. So then you go back down one more, and then the hopper, which is right here, it's going to be probably 1, 2, oh no, die, die, die. Okay, so I'm going to take these hoppers and put them up there. I should probably light this up, huh? It's probably a good idea. But yeah, it must be perfect. I'm probably going to take those down later anyway. So here, put them in the middle. So basically those are going to come down, and I'm going to make a sorter with 16 double chests in it, so that as it collects them and brings them down here, it's going to sort them by color into a bunch of chests. So I can just go, shear them, push the button, and then like leave as part of one of my chores. Like we all know that when you play Minecraft, you kind of do chores. Like you say, oh, I gotta go fix my farm and do all this stuff and replant it. Like I'm just gonna work it into my rotation, so that after 5, 10, 20 times of doing it, I've got a whole bunch of colored wool of every color sorted into chests, so I don't have to dig for it. And obviously I'm gonna use looting shears. That's goes without saying. So it looks like I'm going to have to sleep in that random bed because it's nighttime. I hope there's not any creepers around. Yep. Okay, so I got 2 more things to show you. I got one small thing, and then the last thing is I call it the King of Games, which is kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I bet you know Yu-Gi-Oh. Because if you're on YouTube, then you got to know Little Karibo, and what does he do? He does Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Oh, why am I lagging? Goddamn Xbox. This Xbox is garbage. Ugh. Alright. So, we're coming over here. So I'm going to show you this couple little things, and then we're going to go to the King of Games. Which, that's one thing I really like to do in Minecraft is make games. Like, puzzles to solve and such. Stuff like that. Oh, I gotta eat. Alright, so over here is my nether spot. I'm not going to the nether because I have such an old version of Minecraft that, like, the ghasts are just obnoxious. They just kill you so bad. So what I'm going to do is, just look in the chest and see a bunch of cool stuff. I got to take some of that out, actually, at some point. But, so we're going to come back this way a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted to show you my entrance to the nether. And then here's the actual thing I wanted to show you. It's my hidden cave house. And it's really cool, but it's empty because I haven't really started doing anything with it yet. I just built the mechanism. So, in the comments, give me a hashtag hidden cave house to let me know you saw it. And if you have any cool ideas, drop them in the comments with that hashtag, and I will consider making, if I like your idea, I'll make it, and I'll put it in here. So, this is the mountain, right? And as you can see, there's a button up there. So, if I aim right and don't suck, if you look down, nothing. And then I shoot, and it opens, and it's a hidden cave that you'll never guess. So here's the out mechanism. But yeah, see, it's basically empty. It's not anything too crazy. But I just liked the door mechanism, so I kept it. So the thing about those mechanisms, though, is that once the arrow disappears, like, it closes. So it's like a time limit, but not really. It's not like, it's like a minute or so. So I'm sure somebody in the comments will know how long it takes for an arrow to despawn. So that's all the main stuff in my world. And now onward to the King of Games, which you can probably see in the background, which is why it's a pyramid, because that's the inside joke. Alright, so we got this little cabin here. And here, I'll get on top of the pyramid so you guys can see how tall it is. There we go. We're all the way at the top. And what I'm going to do is actually the end room of this right now is actually empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more puzzle within and then make a tunnel from like here or so out that way or maybe that way and keep going with more puzzles and stuff. And I'm just going to keep adding on and adding on and adding on and adding on and keep going. So for now, I'll show you what I got. And then, again, hashtag King of Games. I would like to see your ideas for what else I should do, what kind of traps and what kind of puzzles and stuff that I can do for, you know, the King of Games. So we got a crafting table in here for no reason, just because reasons. This switch doesn't visibly do anything. So we're just going to leave it how it was. I don't know what it does, so I do know what it does, but I'm just pretending so you guys can see. Okay. So we're going to come in here, we're going to go down, because there was nothing in that chest. I didn't look, but I'll tell you, I'm being honest. What the hell is this? Now we got a bunch of lava, and look, there looks like there's stairs in the wall. Well, there's a tunnel up there that I clearly need to go to, but I don't think I can reach that button, can I? Nope. Oh, but I can shoot it. Awesome. Look at that. Awesome. So I go in, and now this is like the hallway that leads to the actual pyramid. So right now I'm in the actual bottom floor of the pyramid right now. So that being said, none of these doors are open, and I can't get into any of them. There's no buttons. So I got to go back. Quickly before the arrow disappears, and I guess I just found out what that switch in the beginning does. So you got to come all the way back and flip the switch if you don't know ahead of time. So you flip the switch. Let's hope. Okay, good. I'm always nervous that I won't make it. So good. Now that door's open. So you come in here. This is like the main library. I actually want to put some more stuff in the middle as decoration, just to kind of throw you off, but. So if you push this, right, and then try to go, it's too quick. I did that on purpose. Right? You could probably make it if you ran, but that's not the point. The point is that you got to shoot it to hold it open so you can leisurely walk through. So, and it's on both sides, but there's only one correct side, and I'm going to tell you now I'm purposely doing the incorrect side for the purpose of the game. So if you go, if you look this way, you're going to say, oh, there's no pressure plate, so I'm not going to be able to come back, so I got to go this way. So I go this way, and the same thing here, no pressure plate, so I better take advantage of this. So there's a bounce. So we're bouncing up, and of course, another locked door, but there was no switches anywhere, so I got to go down and look somewhere else. So I guess I must have to go this way. There's no other option. I kind of want to put something in here, too. This is just a stupid little hallway. Got to at least make it look nice, right? So this I can get back and forth of, but it's the other side. So I don't want to just go back. So let's go up here and see what happens. Wait a minute, I just fell. Oh, I see. You got to kind of go to the side. Okay. I'm pretending like I don't already know. So this is a maze. I wouldn't say it's an actual maze. It's more just like an extended, confusing hallway that disorients you, because a real maze implies that you can, like, you get to a fork in the road and you choose, and sometimes it's the wrong way. So, like, this is just a hallway. I didn't have enough room to, like, make a full maze. But, yeah. So we come this way, da-da-yada-yada, and there it is. There's the lever for the door. Alright, so we keep going. Keep going. Keep going. God, this is long and tedious. I'm getting disoriented. I like forget which way I came, even though there's only one way. Alright, so now we're back down, and we obviously need to go that way, but we can't, so you gotta come back this way. Shoot the thing. The button. Come through. Shoot another button. And you could have actually gone, if you look this way, you could go that way and just come up through again instead of shooting it, but I figured I'd show you. because actually, if you know, you can go that way first instead of going this way, because like I said, I went the wrong way purposely. So then you come up here. Now the door is open. And now you're at the top. And this is where I was going to like knock some of these blocks out and make like a glass tunnel out and continue more traps, because this is just an empty room right now, and that's lame. So, continuing. That's basically it, but here, I'll show you a little trick. You're not allowed to use this if you ever play my map, but basically, take that, and then you can flip the switch right here. That's just so I can reset it without, you know, having to worry about garbage going all the way through. So, that's basically it. Now we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to make sure I reset everything back to default so that the next person that comes up actually has to do the puzzle and can't just walk through. So, ooh, I almost just ran into lava. What a dummy. There we go. Eat some food while we're walking. Back up. Remember to flip that switch. Door. So yeah, that's the King of Games. So tell me in the comments anything else you might want to see in there. Give me some ideas, because you know I only know so many traps, and eventually I will run out. So help me out. Traps. No dynamite though, because I don't want anything exploding. So you could drop anvils on their head. You could shoot them with bows. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. That's a good idea. So all right. So here, let me go back in my house. Oh, no, you know what I did promise you guys? That I would show you the effectiveness of the chicken chucker. Okay, so this back here is the fill chest, right? So I'm going to put the egg in there. And it goes all the way down, and it gets thrown. And then we go down here. And, oh, it didn't hatch. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. It's going to have to be next time. Well, it's looking like it's getting to be nighttime already anyway. So, I'm going to go back in my room and go to sleep. And I guess I'm going to say goodnight to you guys too, because that's all I've got. So, I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell. If you got any ideas, drop them for me in the comments. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. So, tell me what you think. And yeah, MSS out.